All right, what's up? Welcome back for another recap video. Today, we had some momentum to talk about. However, straight up, straight down for sure here on MLGO. Nasty backside. So the shorts got crushed, the longs got crushed. If you're green at the end of this, then you definitely did well, because anyone trying to trade the backside, like me, just got absolutely smoked. Look at this thing, which went literally tops out at $9.99. I was the guy. I think I had a couple entries up here after the resumption, trying to catch that breakthrough 10. I thought this was going to be like a parabolic move, breakthrough 10 up to 1050, and then moving up to 11. Yeah, I can go over a couple of the trades that I took on this. It was very, I did not trade to the best of my ability. Actually, scratch that. I think that I traded well. However, my sizing was just not there. I was still in a very risk-off mentality, and that definitely limited the upside. I just left a lot of money on the table today. I am green. However, not by a lot. I definitely felt like I should have had a bigger green day today. But then on the other hand, if I did, get aggressive on the backside, I could just as easily be red. So, you can't beat yourself up too much. But for the statistics today, we are looking at 72-32 green. We had a slightly positive risk reward, and my accuracy about 55 to 44%. 55% winning, 44% losing. So, perfect. Right where I need to be for my statistics wise. However, just my sizing was just so weak. So 443 today. Almost less than the average that I usually have. My usual average it's been around 800, so I'm like at pretty much half of my normal size, and this is just both of these are just embarrassingly small, size. I definitely think that I can get up to those higher levels of trading a bigger size. I've done it before. I've traded sizes well over $10,000 position size. So really, I wasn't really expecting, also I wasn't really expecting MLGO to make such a big move. I was just waiting for that crash ever since the market opened. I didn't really not expect any of this. But, it is what it is. We got some momentum today. Hopefully we can get some more continued momentum. However, these stocks are not holding up. This is not good for momentum. You see a stock rip all the way up to 10 and then come all the way back down within like an hour, retraces the whole move all the way back to red on the day. That is not good for a stock to go from up 80% on the day. A stock that's up 80% on the day crashes all the way to being red. Now the stock is red 10% on the day. That does not look good for momentum. So you really just got to take every day as it comes. Today, momentum came for a short period of time, and I didn't capitalize on as much as I could have. But again, it is what it is. So let's jump into the recap. Let's see here. So CCG, I was trading this one. I think I was small red on that one. MLGO, I was attempting just to trade the range in this area on small size, just to kind of get some practice in on a range trades. And then we popped up, and then this was like, okay, now it's in play. Now we're in play here. We have a potential for the high day break. We got a high volume break of this range. Any shorts that are stuck here are likely going to be covering into the high. And I was ready to start sizing into this bad boy. Yeah, I was ready to punch it, but this pullback here shook me out so hard. I thought this was, I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's the pullback retraced the whole move before going. I'm a risk manager. That is not what I like to see. Holding for more continuation. That is bearish to me. That is cut your losses and wait for that next entry. So that's what I did. It did pull back. It was still kind of above the support area of this range. But I was just a little bit too uncomfortable to hold it after seeing that. You know, if it did flush all the way back down to like 540, you know, I could have been right on the day. So took my loss there. It ended up holding. And then I got back in all the way up here for the break of 7, only 100 shares. This is what I'm talking about, 100 shares. What am I doing? So I'm just trying to time that break of 6. If it comes down lower, I can always add. There we go. Got $5.99 out at $6.17, so that's about 18 cents. So pretty decent trade, although on 100 shares, so very, very small size. Small gains today for sure. We did pull back. I thought that was it. I didn't think that we would get much more. Now we are retesting the highs again. Shorts could still be stuck on this. So again, now I'm even smaller size, 25 shares. This is embarrassingly small. I just had no confidence in the momentum today. I didn't think it would do this. Yeah, that's just, yeah, it's 20 cents though. 20 cents, 22 cents on small size is a nice percent gain there. And we start to shoot up to 650. Now I start going in for a pullback. I'm still on small size. What am I doing? Yeah, I was just like, I didn't want to take size. I didn't want to take size today. I was still risk off. I was still like, you know what, if I can just make a couple dollars today, I'd be happy. Here I had my 100 shares, limit order. Then we have up to 7, and then the break of 7. Timing that break of 7 was tough. It just kept hitting 7, pulling back, hitting 7, pulling back, hitting 7, pulling back. If you were trying to buy 7s as it was breaking, definitely pretty tough. We shot up to 750 and then crashed all the way back down. But we still hold the lows there and we curl back up, and this is where you want to be getting aggressive again. So here I'm kind of just scalping that range there, and then I do catch, so we have a consolidation above 7, which is very bullish. If you're at a previous area we could not hold, now we're holding and consolidating above that level. That is bullish. Now you have shorts that are stuck in this area that are likely to get squeezed out towards the psychological $0.50. So now we're overtaking this candle, previous rejection candle. So anyone who's likely getting in short here or trying to expect a flush down, but we held. So now they're looking to be taking their losses. So 50 shares there at 720, added again at 29, and then I think I add one more time there right at the high at 47 for the break of 750. So I added 3 times. I wish I could bump that up to, let's say, like, instead of 100 shares, I take 300 shares. It could be up on 1,000 shares. Even on 1,000 shares, we had a huge gap. I just took off 30-cent gain right there. Another 30-cent gain, another 40-cent gain. So about an average of 35-cent gain. If I'd had 1,000 shares there, that would have been $350. And I just didn't think that this market was this type of gonna give this type of moves. So I was just like, you know, I was kind of more so expecting a break of the $0.50, and then this thing would just flip and flush right back down. So completely, whenever this move happened, I was like pulling back. I'm like, whoa, what the heck? Like, wow. And like at this point, I'm like, oh wow, this thing could actually go parabolic. We gap up a whole $1 a share, and then here I'm like, trying to scalp, but it's just very, the fills are, the spread is wide, and we're not really getting that responsiveness on these dips. So it's a lot of small scratches. A lot of small scratches. It just, yeah, the seller just took control after that. I really thought we'd get that continuation up through past 10 for the whole dollar breakout, because usually when a stock tops out at $9.99, especially for a break of $10, that's like a huge psychological level. And I don't know, usually it'll curl back up to break out, but this time we halted down and we kind of just stayed lower and we just kept selling off. So that was it for MLGO. I think I traded well. I think I had a very good percent return. Let's pull up my calculator. I can pull out the calculator here, because I think I had, what, $72 with an average of, we can round it up to $500 position sizes. So I made $72 divided by $500 position size. So I made roughly 14% on my money. That's a really big return. That's a massive return on the day. But my balls were just a little too small today. Didn't really size into any of these. I should have been really slinging at least 500 shares per entry, per order. So on this one here, you know, if I hit it 3 times, there should be 1,500 shares long for a 30-cent gain. That's my day right there. That is my day right there. But it's all right. It didn't work out like that. The only thing I can do is take this experience, take this knowledge, and move on to the next opportunity that's probably right around the corner, and do better next time. And you know, just trust in myself a little bit more, trust in my system, trust in my risk management, and trust that, you know, I'm going to cut the loss when the loss is going to cut, and whatever I'm seeing on the level 2 and taped that are indicating me to go long, to buy the stock, I need to trust that decision and not hesitate, and go in with some big size. Go within some big size. So I could take this experience and bring it forward to the next stock that will eventually make the move, likely right around the corner. It's Friday, so next week we'll have definitely some better opportunity. I can feel it. Hopefully, you know, the rest of the year starts to pick up and we really start to see some solid gappers regularly every day on the gap scan. That would be really nice. So thanks for tuning in for this video, for the recap video. If you guys are still watching, hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. Check out the links down in the description, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.